Hello friends, welcome to Vyara Learnings. In today's video lecture, we shall understand about Speaker of Lok Sabha. The Speaker of Lok Sabha is very often in news, and for some other reason, a Speaker of Lok Sabha will be in news. Take for example, recently the Lok Sabha elections got concluded. After that, Speaker of Lok Sabha was in news, and because of other controversies also, this position will be in news, and this is very important to understand about this constitutional post, that is Speaker of Lok Sabha. Before understanding about Speaker, let's study about Lok Sabha. We know in Parliament, so Parliament is the name of our Union Legislature. So Union Legislature in India, it's called as Parliament. So if we see the two houses of Parliament, we have Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. So the two houses of Parliament are Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the upper house of our Parliament and Lok Sabha is the lower house of our Parliament. And Rajya Sabha is called as Council of States, that is Rajya, that is states, okay. Lok Sabha, Lok, that is people, right? So Lok Sabha is called as House of People. And the one more difference, the point that is to be noted here is this Council of States and House of People is what is mentioned in Constitution. That is, in Constitution, the words Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is not mentioned. In Constitution, only the words Council of States and House of People is used. This Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is very much used in common daily life, but these words Council of States and House of People is what is given in Constitution. Constitution says Parliament has got two houses, one is Council of States and the other one is House of People. This is what is Constitution saying, but this words Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha is not used in Constitution. That is the most important point that is to be noted. So I said Parliament, it consists of Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. So, and one more point that is to be noted is Parliament not just means two houses, okay. Parliament not just means Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Parliament also includes President. So as soon as we remember Parliament, we must remember that Parliament is two houses and then the President, because for any bill to become act or law, for that purpose it has to pass through two houses, and also the other thing is it must get the assent of President. Only then that bill can become act. So President is very much part of Parliament. Hence Parliament is not just the two houses. Parliament is the two houses, that is the Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, and also the President. This is the one more important point that is to be noted. I said Parliament is Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, the two houses, and the President. The two houses, I said it is Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Then who are the presiding officers of these houses? That is, for Rajya Sabha, the presiding officer is called as Chairman, and for him there is a Deputy Chairman. And the presiding officer of Lok Sabha is called as Speaker, and the deputy for him is Deputy Speaker, okay. The presiding officer of Rajya Sabha is called as Chairman. Then who is the Chairman of Rajya Sabha? That is, whoever is the Vice President of Vice President, then that person is automatically the Chairman of Rajya Sabha. That is, the Vice President is the ex officio Chairman of Rajya Sabha. Now it is clear that the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha is called as Chairman, and who is the Chairman is the Vice President is the Chairman of Rajya Sabha. That is the double duty that Vice President is performing. That is, he is not just the Vice President, but also he is the Chairman of Rajya Sabha. He is the presiding officer of Rajya Sabha. Then who is the Speaker? That is, yes, we studied that Speaker is the presiding officer of Lok Sabha. Then who can become the Speaker is the next question. For that, we shall study about the election process of Speaker. So Speaker, how the Speaker is elected is amongst the members of Lok Sabha. So if the strength of Lok Sabha is present strength is 545, so amongst this 545, one of the member will be elected by themselves as the Speaker. So that is what is the Constitution says about the Speaker. Who is the Speaker is amongst the members of Lok Sabha itself, one of the member will become the Speaker of Lok Sabha. So how the election of a Speaker takes place is what Constitution says is, yes, Constitution says that the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker is elected from amongst the Lok Sabha members, and that is as soon as maybe the Speaker and Deputy Speaker is chosen, is elected amongst the Lok Sabha members. So now one thing is clear, that is Speaker is the Lok Sabha member itself. So one of the member of the Lok Sabha will be elected as the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Then If we see, when the Lok Sabha is newly formed, when the Lok Sabha is newly created, the members of the Lok Sabha, first thing they must take is oath, because the constitution also says that for all the members to attend the session, they must take the oath. Only then they can attend the sessions. First task before all the newly elected Lok Sabha members is, first they must take the oath, and then only in the session they can sit and participate in the speaker elections, and they can elect the one of the members as the speaker, right? So the two tasks for the newly formed Lok Sabha is, the first thing is they must take the oath, and second thing is then only they can take part in the speaker elections. So for the oath, for them to take oath, there has to be someone who administer their oath, right? So what constitution says is, yes, the for the oath of MPs to be administered, it is by president or any other person chosen by the president. By him is here is president. So any other person chosen by president can administer the oath to the new MPs. That is what is the constitution saying. That is in article 99, it speaks about the oath of MPs. That is, the oath of the MPs is administered by president or any other person chosen by the president. So that is what is article 99 saying about. And this oath of the MPs is given in the third schedule of our constitution. If we see our constitution, we have 12 schedules. What is this schedules is, like any other book which has got references, right? We have references to get more information, right? To get the additional information. Likewise, constitution being a law book, it has also got the references, and these references are called as schedules. That is, to get the more information or get the detailed information on some topic, we can refer to the schedules. And in constitution we have 12 schedules, and the third schedule of our constitution deals with all the oath. Okay, it deals with the oath of all the members. Okay, so then who administers is given in the article 99. So it says president or any other person. Whom will the president elect? Whom will the president select? Is the president selects what is called as speaker protem, and this speaker protem is not given in the constitution. It's just a French practice. Who is this speaker protem? Who is this person whom president is selecting as speaker protem? Is this speaker protem once again is the senior most member from the newly elected Lok Sabha. That is, out of the so many members that Lok Sabha, newly elected Lok Sabha has got, whoever is the senior most, that is based on his tenure in Lok Sabha. Okay, the seniority of a person is chosen based on the tenure in Lok Sabha. That is to be noted here, not with respect to Rajya Sabha, that is with respect to Lok Sabha only. So the person who has got so much of seniority in Lok Sabha based on his tenure in Lok Sabha, so he will become the senior most member, and this senior most member, he can be either from ruling party or opposition party. So this senior most member, he will be chosen as the speaker pro tem by the president. So what is the task, the two duties that speaker pro tem is having? First thing is, he must administer the oath to the new MPs. Once this is done, these MPs can sit in the session, they can participate in the sessions. So the first thing they do is they elect the speaker, right? For that, who will preside is, once again, it is the speaker pro tem. So the two duties that speaker pro tem does is, first thing is, he'll administer the oath to the new MPs, and second thing is, speaker pro tem presides the elections to the speaker post. So speaker pro tem, and one thing I already said, that speaker pro tem is not in the constitution. Okay, so it's the French practice that we are following just for administer the oath to the new MPs. And also the speaker pro tem, he can contest to the speaker elections, and the speaker pro tem, he can also contest to the speaker elections, and the speaker is from the ruling party, and the deputy speaker is usually from the opposition party. And one more thing here is, the speaker is from ruling party, deputy speaker is from opposition party. This is not given in the constitution. It's just the convention that is followed in India. That is the one more important point that is to be noted. That is, speaker is usually from the ruling party, and deputy speaker is usually from the opposition party, and this is the convention but not given in the constitution. That is, we understood about the oath, how the MPs take their oath, and how these MPs participate in the speaker elections. And for that purpose, what we have is a temporary body, a temporary office, we can say. There is a temporary post, that is speaker pro tem. Who is the speaker pro tem? Is he is the senior most member of Lok Sabha. Okay, that person will become the Speaker pro tem. He will administer oath to the new MPs, and all these MPs participate in the Speaker elections and choose their presiding officer. Okay, this is how the Speaker of Lok Sabha is elected. For more videos, keep watching Vyara Learnings. Please share, subscribe Vyara Learnings. Thank you.